I'm so happy that I came here to meet you in person.
Yes.
I commend you very highly for what you are doing for this world. The best is yet to come.
Thank
Okay,
you.
keep up the great work, Raymond. I really admire you for what you have done.
Thank
for
you,
this
sir.
world. Thank you.
Is that no? I didn't call you up for testimonial. You can share some. Share. No, I'm gonna move on. And then, and once you're done, can you welcome the vice president on stage? Once you're done, and he's gonna teach us about speaking.
Okay, thank you. See, most of you have heard me, and some of you have not heard me talking about Think and Grow Rich. This is my life. I have been practicing and teaching Think and Grow Rich for the last 30 years of my life, okay? And I could tell you hundreds of stories of my personal life, how it has impacted me. And if you have not read Think and Grow Rich or have not followed Think and Grow Rich, it's about time you start doing it. I'll tell you something. You know, I was introduced to Think and Grow Rich under very different circumstances that you are going to be introduced to, okay? I was totally broke, lost everything about 30 years ago. In a flash, lost $500,000. That was a lot of money in those days. And I owed bank another $500,000. And you come home and tell your wife, this is what has happened to you. And it's not easy. And so at that time, I met Tom Hopkins, the greatest trainer I have ever known. He said, why don't you read Think and Grow Rich? I said, what the heck is that? So I went to Cole's bookstore, bought the book for about $3 some cents. The first, when I saw it, somehow it felt good. And I'm going through, skipping through the pages, you know, just on the last page it said, Napoleon Foundation offers you courses on Think and Grow Rich. I said, oh my God, learning Think and Grow Rich through a course by Napoleon will be great. So I called them, I said, how much is it? I had no money. They said $300. In those days, they were offering the course through correspondence, okay? They will send you one lesson, you answer those questions, then they send you another one. I asked my wife, I said, you know what? I need $300 for this course. And we had only $500 left in the bank. That's it. That was the closest I ever came to divorce, okay? I'm telling you, this is the truth. And finally, she agreed. I said, somehow I want it. They sent me the first lesson, okay? In the first lesson, as I'm going through, this was so inspiring. Armin is going to talk a lot about, he'll talk about this also. It said, success in life is a game. That's number one. You must know the rules. If you don't know the rules, you are never going to be successful. And so no school, no university, no college will ever teach you those rules. And basically, when you finish school, you are given a piece of paper which only what the paper is written on, right? Because you are on your own after this, correct? Good. I said, that makes kind of sense. I thought I knew all the rules. I made a lot of money, but I have lost it all. But I didn't know the rules to keep it. So, second thing it said, there are man-made laws and mind-made laws. And mind-made laws always supersede man-made laws. And whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve is a mind-made law. Now I'm sharing something with you so powerful. The man-made law said to me, I was bankrupt, that I cannot be out of bankruptcy for 6 years, right? If you have gone through this, that's what happens to you. When you declare bankruptcy for 6 years, you cannot get any credit. You have to repair it for about 6 years before they give you any money. That was man-made law. But mind-made law was different. I said, why don't I get out of this bankruptcy in 6 months? It's in my power. And guess what? Think and Grow Rich got me out of bankruptcy in 6 months and made me millions. And I'll tell you something. At that time, I swore to myself, one day I'm going to teach this philosophy to the whole world. And for your information, I got the Napoleon Hill rights for Think and Grow Rich with a blank check after. That's how powerful Think and Grow Rich is. So don't kid yourself if you don't know anything about Think and Grow Rich. It's something divine, okay? Anyway, moving fast forward. We own the rights to Think and Grow Rich, almost global rights, almost in every country, okay? And I'm going to introduce to a young man. I have been looking for people who will really be very helpful to me to bring this philosophy to everybody in this world. And I made up my